We'll start with that, dude. All right,
yeah.
all right.
Wait,
Happy
oops.
birthday, Edward.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Edward.
We all love you.
This is Edward's birthday podcast.
I don't know. I don't think equally because I think Andres loves you more.
What are you, my
Oh, yeah,
dad?
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, look at that. Well, I'm also next to him,
And I'm
Yeah.
not.
and you're not. See, he loves
That's
you,
fucked
That just says
up.
a
You
lot.
guys are.
But at least he loves you, though. That's the thing. You had to think about that.
Where did this come from, Hector? This isn't a competition, but if it is, happy birthday, Edward.
Oh my god. I didn't expect it.
No, everyone, he's not high. Sorry, audio listeners, you're getting nothing. It's what is it?
I got the matching set. It's King Deadpool, and then the Deadpool colored Nike slippers.
Nike.
Show it to the camera. Show it to the camera.
Jordan.
There you go.
I fucking love this.
Happy birthday, Edward.
Oh my fucking god.
There's more to it, bro.
Another one.
But wait, there's more. Open it. Open it. Don't read it. Just open it.
Okay.
Brand new. Funk. Oh, look at what is this poor quality
Dude, they
shit?
fucking. That's what he sent to me.
Oh my
Look,
God.
isn't that perfect? Isn't that fucking
Oh my
perfect?
god, gay Deadpool.
Oh.
I love this.
Gay Deadpool.
It's not
I
gay
love
Deadpool.
this.
Deadpool.
It's
always been.
Acceptive
Yeah,
Deadpool.
that's true.
Acceptive
Acceptive
Deadpool.
Deadpool. Deadpool's pan technically in the comics.
Yeah, he's whatever. Well, he's
Yeah.
whatever he wants.
He literally fucks everything.
Yeah.
And happy birthday, Edward.
my God.
Open it. Don't look at it. Don't read it. I mean, open it.
Look at it.
Another one. This
Don't
is
look
too
at.
much
Look
love.
only eyes for you.
Oh my god. Nice to meet. Oh my god.
Who is
Oh,
it?
that's
Who is it?
It's.
I don't know who it is. I can't hear him. Edward's having a stroke.
Edward, you're not even drunk. What the fuck?
I'm not even drunk yet. It's
Barbecue Deadpool.
it's barbecue or Deadpool, literally with a
Backyard
flamethrower. Backyard griller. Oh my god, I love this
Oh,
so
yeah.
much. And put it right there. Oh my. Oh.
No. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Just yeah. I was gonna say you're fine. You're fine because you're gonna knock over the water. You're gonna knock over the water. The water.
Alright.
All right.
I'm.
Put him down. Put him down.
I'm,
Put him down so he stops breaking.
all right, there we go.
You know, it's gonna cover your face, Edward. Okay.
All right. We gotta get it in frame.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
fine.
table.
Everyone's seen it.
Yeah.
I guess everyone's seen
Yeah.
it.
Put him back in the box so we can
Alright.
just check it in the back.
For sure. I don't want to damage these.
Exactly. Any more than the Amazon people already sent them damaged. So.
True.
Then put put them
Those
sideways.
delivery people are getting worse,
Oh,
but it's because they're not
Put
getting
them
paid
sideways
enough,
on
though.
there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're getting paid ass.
They're not getting paid enough. I understand how you guys feel, but deliver my packages better.
Oh, dude.
Better than-
I understand how you feel, but fuck you. Is
Yeah,
what,
literally, that's
is
what he
what-
said.
is what Hector's saying.
I understand how you feel, but do
Because,
your
like,
job.
It's my
I understand
job.
you're underpaid, but like, can you
But
do
I'm
your
paid
job
more
better?
money than you, so fuck you and deliver my
But can
shit
do
right,
your
you
job
peasants.
better?
And I knocked over his Porsche. I don't know.
Ah, that's
They
fine.
get paid more than me.
That falls down every other day.
They get paid like 29, maybe 28 an hour. Fool.
Wait, no. How much do they get paid? Tell us.
18 an hour for
Well,
men. That's like the
starting-
minimum starting.
Yeah,
and
starting.
Then as you progress, you get like every year you get a raise.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
not
nice.
like me.
But
I
then you
never-
gotta pee in bottles.
Well,
Oh, no.
yeah. Yeah, that's the downside.
He was gonna say, well,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's how it is.
Well, yeah, they do monitor everything. Like,
Can't hear you.
they do monitor everything, like your brakes, so it's all counted on your phone. 'cause
No,
you're-
mine's
that
not.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Because
So you have to mark your brake.
Oh.
And it counts down.
and then you're
Yeah.
I gotta go
basically you have
take
to
shit.
run through the- Exactly.
Jesus. So what happens if you have like diarrhea for the day? It's like
You
you're
just-
fucked, doc.
You just take your break and then it counts you as offline, and then if you go
Jesus.
over an hour, that's when they fire you.
Oh,
So you have
well.
an hour. You have a grace period of an hour.
Okay.
So as long as you stay
Fuck.
under that hour, you're good.
So does that include the 30-minute and 15 minutes? Or is it
Yeah,
just the
would-
15s?
It would include it, yeah.
Wait. No, does it
Well,
include?
30, not your 30
Not the
minute
30,
lunch.
okay, 'cause of lunch, yeah,
But your
it's a-
15-minute
okay.
break, it would include it, yeah.
So technically, you have a half-hour grace period besides the actual allotted
Yeah.
time.
But if you go over that, that's when you get written up. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Wait, if you go over the half hour?
Yeah.
Fuck, even like a
Even
minute.
a little bit, yeah.
I mean, yeah, that
We'll
makes
talk
sense.
to you and I'll be like, hey, why were you offline for so long? And then you explain
So
yourself.
long, it was a minute. I had diarrhea. Fuck
exactly.
I
you.
had
Right.
explosive diarrhea. I was shitting
Actually-
on the wall.
I don't know. It'd be I was constipated because it takes you longer to shit. So that would be
True.
it. Because diarrhea, you'd be in and out in a fucking flash. Like before you even turn the light on, you already shit your pants. So
True, but you keep shitting.
diarrhea is faster than light.
True.
Welcome back to Broke Till Friday. I don't know. We didn't do the intro. Yeah, Broke Till Friday podcast.
Edward.
We got Edward. We got Pablo, special guest Pablo. Pablo's actually substituting. Or sorry, he's replacing Walter because Walter decided to go to Washington instead of just quitting. Just quit the army.
Just quit the army. Just go AWOL.
Exactly. It's not
fine.
even that hard.
Yeah.
How are they gonna find you? Are they gonna,
What's Joe Biden gonna do to you?
exactly.
He's gonna go.
What's
who?
What's Joe Brandon gonna do to you? He's gonna
Exactly.
sniff you. He's gonna do nothing.
Joe
Okay,
Brandon?
you guys are fine. Yeah, we hit both sides in this podcast. As you can tell, it's very heavy hitting journalism in this place.
Mhm.
Only the best kind of reporting. And we just did 5 minutes in diarrhea earlier. But hey,
Yeah.
that's
Hey.
that's life.
Alex Jones is
The
getting
important
fucked.
parts.
Oh, dude, have you been keeping up with the trial?
No,
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones
been
is getting
keeping up.
fucked in the
No,
ass.
Reddit, they actually found all the texts.
Yeah.
Somehow, all of his text messages were sent over to the opposing counsel lawyer,
Look,
like
Everything.
Here's the thing.
transgender porn and all.
Everything,
God.
everything,
Everything,
And then
everything.
when they show him, do you know these? Yeah, I do. He already admitted it in
Yeah,
court.
because he's done. And it's funny because the judge was like,
Could you just answer it?
Alex Jones, Mr. Jones, you know that it's lying is not acceptable in court, right? He was like, yeah. And he was like, you've already done that twice today. And he was like, yeah, he's getting
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
getting.
it's done.
Unless
Fuck.
wham bam, thank you, man, with no lube.
Unless the judge gets paid to let him go.
That's not gonna happen. It's more
Dude, have
likely
you
that
seen
he
how
kills
the,
himself.
How the judge like fucking talked to him, like even early on, he was like, just because you say it, you think it's the truth does not make it truth, and just like fucking shitting on him already. Like
Impartial judges be like, that's a good judge though, because they have a good moral standing.
I trust that judge more than like 90% of the judges on the Supreme Court.
I mean, more than 6 out of 9 of them. You mean? Basically,
Honestly?
63%.
Honestly, 7 out of 9.
Why? Who else?
What I forgot the name of one of them, but one of the
Only
Democrats has
three of
been
them,
like
Oh.
before
Roe
before
v.
the
Wade and
Republicans got the majority. One of the Democrats was a little
Iffy?
and
'Cause
now that they've fallen in line mostly because they have to like
Well, because it's 3 women. That's the
Yeah,
thing. It's
yeah.
literally 3 women against 5 guys and a handmaid. Like,
literally.
it's fucked up. All right, it's too early for that. Let's go back into what was
Depression.
Yeah, let's go back to what Pablo was saying. See, that's the problem. Once you start saying something and then we go, wait, we'll talk about it. Then you lose the magic.
just
The
forget
magic,
it, yeah.
lightning in a bottle is gone. But yeah, we're basically half millennials, half Gen Z, because we're
Right.
just on the cusp of it.
Mhm.
And as Edward was pointing out, economic factors include in that. Because if
Mm.
you're Gen Z, but you're really close to the cusp of millennial, you'll probably have millennial technology if you're poor because you're not gonna get it until later on.
Yeah. Life, yeah.
It's too
Um,
expensive.
Yeah, everyone here is basically gatekeeping how early they got their stuff. But I know Hector had a fucking
Oh, yeah,
Nintendo
privilege.
64.
Yeah.
Hector had all the privilege. Hector was able to afford glasses.
All the Nerf
Hector
guns.
was able to afford Nerf guns, able to afford braces.
Hector just showed up
No,
to
I
middle
paid
school with
for
like
my-
a gold chain.
I
I'm
paid
like-
for my own braces.
You paid for your own braces?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Privilege.
Didn't you?
Wait, when?
No, the Invisaligners.
No. Didn't you have regular braces though?
No, I never had braces.
Yeah.
My
He didn't even
brothers-
need braces.
My brother and sister. had
Biological privilege.
Yeah,
Biological privilege.
biological privilege. I didn't
Biological
even
privilege.
So.
Biological privilege. Kill him.
I didn't have to take out my what's it called?
Wisdom
Oh,
teeth.
your wisdom teeth?
Now you're gonna have to eventually.
Yeah.
Even
I'll bet you
McCormick had to.
$20,000.
The dentist says as long as it doesn't bother you, you're good.
I can't hear you.
It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, but it eventually
It's gonna
does.
push, yeah.
For
It's gonna happen.
McCormick, his didn't start bothering him until he was like what
50 or 60
80.
something.
Yeah, it was
80.
like when we were
Oh,
in.
but then I'll be a
high
rich
school.
boomer by then.
Yeah,
It doesn't even hurt though. They just pull them out.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, because we're not in a
I'll be
fucking third world
retired.
country.
Yeah, I'll be fucking retired. Maybe retired.
No,
they're not
just go
going
to-
in with a machete. Just
Exactly.
Yank them, ding, ding.
I don't
Go,
have,
go
I
to
don't have-
Tijuana. TJ? Dentistry costs
In and
nothing
out-
in Mexico.
and out
$10
an hour.
bucks.
Yeah,
In and out an
literally.
hour. Yeah,
10
Oh, I
bucks
have a
and some
dual
cocaine.
citizenship.
You have dual citizenship?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
privilege.
I think that's 2 more than your parents have.
Oh.
What was that ice joke that I said where they dove into the bushes? Remember that one? I want to use that one too.
That wasn't good.
See, and remember when I tell you jokes have to be fucking funny or else you say and they just sound mean?
Yeah.
it's
All right. Well, Hector, I fucked your mom. So, anyways, that's a
How was-
classic.
how-
That's a
so-
classic.
So,
Sorry.
in this sense, we're talking about lame jokes. How was your comedian show?
Dude, it
Whoa.
was ass. My fucking microphone fucked up and it sounds like garbage. Cut to it real quick. And sorry for all the audio listeners because it sounds fucking terrible. I showed Paula. It's like
Sounds like a robot.
It sucked. It I got some good laughs, but it fucking. I can't believe I didn't get the recording
Who the fuck
because that
is
one's
your
better than the
audience?
first time.
The
Holy
venue
shit,
doesn't
dude,
record
you
for us,
fucking killed him.
Huh?
The venue doesn't record for you guys?
No, because
Nah.
it's an open mic. They
Yeah.
said we do record for headliners. So not even if you're like an opener or like a mid guy. No, you have to be a headliner, like the name on the ticket. Other than that, it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, okay. Never
they
mind.
didn't record, and that's why I was like, oh, you guys have cameras here, but like, because I'm assuming they need someone in the booth, someone to record it. Like it's a
Can't
whole
waste precious
process.
gigabytes on you guys.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like
Just have me and Hector and Pablo
Well, yeah,
go. And we'll
we
run the
could-
camera.
Technically, we could do it.
Yeah.
Well, no, because that's the thing. I had the camera, but I had an external mic plugged in from Rode. Fuck you, Rode. And Rode is high quality microphones, right? Supposedly high quality microphones, but when I plugged it in, it sounded fine for like the first minute, and then I have no idea why it went.
You use the same camera?
No, I used my phone. That's why.
Oh.
I had a USB-C mic that I plugged in. When I was testing it, it was perfectly fine, and then it sounds fine for the first minute, and then it goes away. But I checked the Amazon reviews, and everyone else is complaining about that shit too.
Oh.
I cannot fucking
I
believe
always
it.
check the reviews. What the fuck? Why do you?
But no, Amazon
The
skews them,
stars,
that's the thing.
the stars said
Amazon skews the
fucking
reviews.
4.5
Yeah.
out of 5, and I bought 3 other microphones. But the thing is, I only tested it for about a minute. I didn't test it for longer than that. So while I was listening to it, I was like, "Oh, cool! It's starting to capture it," and then it started going, and I was like,
Yeah.
"I can't fucking believe it!
That's
I can't fucking believe
trash.
it!" Yeah, it's so bad.
So-
You gotta whenever you buy a new mic, you gotta run your set at home, like in front of like the
See,
mirror or something. You gotta
I
practice
should have
your
100%
set.
done that. I should
Yeah.
have 100%.
You gotta
And-
practice it anyways before you go up
Well,
there. So
Yeah, that too. But the thing is, I was testing out like 3 different versions of the USB-C mics. So I was like a minute here, and then okay, that one sucks, returning it. A minute here, okay, that one sucks, returning it. Another one, it sucks. So I had the Rode one, tested it. I was like, okay, I can hear a clear difference. That was the key point. I heard a clear difference between my S21 mic and the regular mic because I was using just the backup phone.
Mhm.
But yeah, I didn't test it past the fucking minute like an idiot, and
Who-
Amazon skews it.
Yeah, who would have thought over a
Amazon.
minute though?
I mean,
yeah,
no,
no
when
one
I'm
would
testing
ever
it,
assume.
when you're
Oh,
testing
yeah.
it's fine. It's like, oh, it's perfect.
yeah, I listened to the first like 30 seconds. I'm like, okay, I hear a clear difference. Okay, that's all I need. Delete the video, whatever. But
Move on,
yeah,
exactly.
it fucked up after like 90 seconds, but still, it fucked up. Fucked up. But next time when I record, I'm just gonna record with just the phone by itself. It works perfectly fine.
You know, everyone has their hiccups at the start. Don't forget, John Wayne Gacy let one person get away at the beginning.
That's true. I told a joke similar to that. It was a rape joke, actually.
Oh my
Trigger warning for potential people to learn from this. So,
Oh god.
I see that was a good one. I run to be healthy. I was actually running before I came here. Like that's what I was telling them. Actually, ran before I came here. But I don't just run to be healthy. I also run for love. Unfortunately, she got away. And then it took a second, but then people started like, oh, and then they were laughing. And I was like, yeah, because she got away.
Yeah.
I was running after her, Hector. I was going to assault a person, but they were faster than me.
Get it?
You know, him and his brother always associate me with rape, and I'm like, that's not good, dude.
When do I've never associated
Don't
you
put
with
your
rape.
own shoes on.
Exactly, Hector. You
If
put
the
yourself
shoe
in that.
fits,
What do you mean? I never.
you
No,
put
we
it on.
associate
I don't
you
know
with
what's going
gay.
on.
We go Hector gay, and that's it.
Alan,
No, we say Hector
Alan
Pay
literally
now.
says.
Hector Pay.
Literally, Alan was like, Alan always says, or Hector's gonna fucking rape you.
Oh,
Or
okay.
he
okay.
said,
I
was
just
gonna
remembered.
rape his wife.
Alan recently started saying, like, oh, if those fucking Mexicans at like Taco Bell, if they fuck up my order, I'm gonna send Hector over there to fucking rape them. And we're like sitting
What?
there like, what? Like what? Like, yeah. So Alan's got to work on that.
Oh,
And
God.
that's only because he's been saying it so much that Hector thinks it was both of us associating. But I just said it this time.
Yeah.
I just said it this time, and that was
No,
a
you
joke
guys are
that I
both
said.
associate- You're,
I'm not complicit.
Once you pick
not
up something
complicit.
from Alan and he stays, trust me,
Nah,
just like
yeah,
his
yeah.
friends.
Andres
I don't know
like
about that.
takes off mask. It's Alan underneath. Just
Hey Hector, it's me Andres. It's me, Alan.
Yeah.
Just do that.
Basically the same person.
Say-
Yeah,
say-
over the phone, I fooled his friends so many times. Like Matthew would call, and I'd be like, "Hey, what's up?" He'd be like, "Oh, Drew, give me that." It's like, "Oh yeah, let me pass you to him. It's Andresa," and they'd be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, got me." And then just
Yes.
When you used to
Yeah.
share the same phone, home phone.
no, just like they'd be calling him, and he'd be
Oh,
like,
you
"Oh,
just
look,
pick- you just
answer
pick-
real quick."
you
Yeah.
pick up his phone.
Straight. No. He would say, "Just pick up," and I'd be like, "Hey, Matthew, what's up?" He's like, "Oh, you know." That's a good trick, only for the phone though, because like in person, you can kind of like if we both say the same thing at the same time, we might be able to harmonize, but that's about it. Like, hey, no, close your close your eyes. Hey, Edward, it's me, Andres. We're gonna go dueling. I'm gonna go race Hector, and I'm gonna beat him.
Nah, I
He's
can
a
hear
piece
the
of shit.
undertone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
see,
that,
it's
that
in
one,
person,
that
it's in
one,
person.
that one, that one you can
The
a
phone.
little bit, but
Only
I
the
like at the
phone.
start. The start, I got it.
Oh.
It
Yeah,
it
but
tricked me
the
a little bit.
Andres undertone comes out.
But the phone, because the phone distorts, like there's a little bit of whatever
Yeah,
distortion
yeah,
over the
over
phone.
here, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's how it works. I don't know what that has to do with being millennial / Gen Z, but
Yeah.
that's
You
where
know?
we are.
No, we related to your horrible jokes. That's why I asked you how your stand-up.
Oh yeah,
How your stand-up
yeah,
went.
it went really well. I
could say
I
it-
actually was able to network with people. I was like,
Oh.
I learned this thing from business school. It's called networking, and they were like, do.
Yeah.
And then yeah, so there's an open mic today, but it's in the OC, so I'm like, I'm not gonna
Orange
drive fucking
County?
30 minutes. Yeah. It's a while away.
And then you have to
Maybe
pick
later,
up your
but
girlfriend.
she's off at 9:30 today, so
Oh.
it's fine. Oh, I should probably not be saying that. We're gonna cut that out. Okay, what time was that at? Fucking 15 minutes in. 15 minutes in, we're already doxing myself. Okay. And yeah, it's in the OC, and it's in the OC, and yeah, I'm not gonna drive 30
You're
minutes
not
for
gonna
that.
drive 30 minutes for that.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too
He'll
far.
drive 30 minutes. To
Plus today's Edward's birthday, and you know what that means?
True.
It's Edward's birthday. That
Food.
means Hector Pay.
I'm not paying
Hector
for
Pay.
shit.
Hector Pay. Hector
Hector
Pay.
Pay?
Hector Pay. I believe that.
That's our new one-liner.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna pay for shit.
You
You guys literally gaslight. You like
We're gonna
literally
gaslight you.
You guys are literally
Hector
gaslighting.
Pay.
From gaslighting from Alan.
no, we're gaslighting
He's
you
trying to
into thinking you're
gaslight me
gonna pay.
to pick up on
Instead of gaslighting
what's it
Hector into
called?
thinking he's
Adrian.
gay, we're gonna gaslight him into thinking he
He
pays.
keeps trying to gaslight me to pick up Adrian. Aren't you his friend?
times.
What the fuck? Fuck no.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Don't be an asshole. No, I'm just
Yeah.
telling you the truth. I'm not.
No, not even that. I'm like,
It's
no,
just-
you pick
you don't-
him up.
Yeah, Adrian Pay.
You don't know him like that, too. That's the
Yeah.
other thing.
No,
Yeah.
I don't mind picking him up, but it's like when I don't feel like it, I won't.
Yeah.
No, yeah, because you're
And
a
I-
person.
and
you're
I
not
tell,
obligated
but,
to do anything.
and I tell like, you know how you guys feel about my brother not learning how to drive? Fuck Adrian not learning how to drive.
Does he not know how to drive?
He doesn't. He has a license stuff.
Yeah, well, then
But he doesn't want.
Wait, what? Then how does he not know how to drive?
Or maybe he doesn't have a car. or
He's scared of driving on the freeway.
And drive on the street.
I mean,
drive on the
yeah.
street. Yeah.
might take longer, but
Might take
Yeah.
5 minutes longer.
I don't. Okay,
Better than taking the
I never
bus?
understood it.
I don't think he has his own car though. That's why.
Look,
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. At least in my experience, and this isn't data, just in my personal experience, driving on the street has always been more unsafe.
based.
Because I maybe it's because of the way I drive. I drive on the sidewalk,
No.
so no.
Oh, that's a good one.
first of all,
Fuck.
Freeways don't have sidewalks.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
mine now. That's mine now. This is all mine. That's a good one.
No. But
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
like I've gotten into more accidents like here because the people on the street can't fucking drive. Like at least like on the freeway, it's just like
Because
like
they're
you're going
all
straight.
avoiding the freeway. Because
Yeah,
they're like, I don't
yeah.
know how to drive, so I'm not going to go on the freeway. And then they
Yeah.
crash on the street.
Yeah, exactly.
true.
Like when I got my my Ford, the car that I sold before COVID hit.
You stole it?
Yeah, I stole it.
Nice.
How do you call it? No.
Sold.
When I sold it, when I first bought it, I started driving it on the street. In that 1 week that I got it,
Mhm.
someone rear-ended me. A fucking 18-wheeler sideswiped me.
And then some fucking infants just ran underneath your
Yeah,
car for no reason.
Legitimately. Some
The rule of
infant-
three. It works.
It does work.
No, but like for me it was like 5. So
Yeah.
I can't even use it as a joke because
No.
5 times.
Yeah.
5 times people hit me.
5.
I was coming out of an alleyway and I was just stopped, and then someone didn't even stop when making the left into the alleyway. Like I was literally
Bruh.
just stopped, like trying to see if anyone is.
Is it safe? Is it safe?
Yeah,
Nope.
is it safe? Nope. Just straight up fucking crashes into me, making a
Jesus.
left. Like, oh my god. That was the worst. That was one of the worst weeks. Just crash after
I
crash.
had a new car. Bad luck. Every time I got a new car, I always got rear-ended. Like the TC,
damn.
2 weeks in, rear-ended by some fucking bitch.
Hector, then stop letting her use a strap-on if you stop wanting to get rear-ended, man.
My G37. I'm talking about cars. My G37. I got rear-ended on my birthday.
Come on, who doesn't like a good
A rear end
pay
on
once
his
in a while?
birthday.
On his
He didn't even have to pay to get rear-ended on his birthday.
Jeez.
Oh, Hector.
That's usually at least taking her out to a meal. Like,
Hector didn't pay.
Hector didn't pay. But no, that new car curse thing, I think it's true. Because when I got my first car, I got so many bad experiences with it.
Like,
Yeah, that's why I don't drive as much. Because I mean, first of all, I can't buy a car yet because I'm in the middle of a process of buying a house. So I don't want to ding my
Yeah.
credit.
Ooh,
Second
this
of all.
guy, this privileged guy.
Yeah, privilege. No, he's
Privilege.
been working like 80-hour weeks, dude,
Yeah.
for like 3 months. This is the first time he's seen the
No,
sun.
just-
Yeah.
an
This is the
Nordstrom?
first time I've seen the sun, yeah. No, in general, just my jobs, you know. But
Do you work 2 jobs or is just
where do you
Oh, you
work?
do work 2?
Yeah.
What's your social security number?
Four.
4.
no,
It's
but
4.
like in general, like
Yeah.
with that new car curse, like it was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago when I first got it. It kept breaking on me. So on the side of the road, I had to pull to the side of the road every time. Every time I took off in the car, and then I just haven't picked up a car ever since.
He left it there.
I walked away. It was like,
Yeah.
it wasn't worth it. It
It's
wasn't
like,
worth
honestly?
it at this point. It wasn't worth it at that point.
Jesus. Yeah, that's
No,
terrible.
That sucks.
I
So
feel like-
yeah, but I want to get a nicer car, you know, maybe. get-
Yeah.
Behind
Maybe
the wheel,
Hector's.
behind the wheel.
Dude, I've so lost touch with like aesthetics for cars. Now I'm just like whatever.
What's the MPG?
What's the MPG?
That's it.
The cheapest possible
love
gas
that.
price.
I love that.
I do have a
Don't,
Prius.
don't even think twice. Just get
I
a
want to get an
Prius.
electric car, honestly.
Just get a
No,
Prius.
don't support Tesla. Remember,
Don't
no
support
Teslas.
Teslas.
Get the
No
electric
Tesla.
Ford cars.
Or the Fiat.
No, just
'Cause
get.
Ford-
Actually, I wanna
Ford
get
is an
the-
American company.
I want
Yeah.
to get the Nissan Leaf, actually. That was one of my
That
Nissan.
one's good, I
Nissan's
think
pretty
too.
I don't know about
It's all
Nissans.
electric though, but I don't know.
Oh, Nissan.
My car's a Nissan.
Yeah, actually, no. I had a bad experience with Nissan, so maybe no. Yeah.
I always hear that people say like Nissans break down and stuff like that.
They
That's
don't fucking
Yeah, they
break
do.
down.
I don't
I
know.
have a
bad experience with
G37.
it, So yeah, so maybe.
I
no.
literally
It's-
haven't
it's
built
not a
up
Nissan,
Ultima.
is it?
It is.
Oh, Altimas are horrible. That's the
Wait,
one I was breaking down on me.
Nissan Infinity is Nissan.
But it's not. You get what I mean, though,
Yeah.
right? It's like they're not all
I wouldn't
following
buy.
the exact
I
same
wouldn't
thing.
buy Ultima. I'd rather buy a
Toyota Camry
Toyota.
or something.
Yeah.
Toyotas are way better.
Toyota
But-
Camry, dude, will fucking
No, we
last
have one
for
from
30
like
years.
'95,
But-
and it's still running.
Yeah, it's still running
Toyotas-
good.
Toyotas are just superior, though. I will agree with that. If I was gonna get a luxury car, I'll just get a Lexus. I wouldn't
Yeah,
get-
that's a
Yeah.
Lexus is basically.
I
My
wouldn't
dad
get a
wants a
G30.
Lexus.
I wouldn't get it.
That's what you had before. That's why I was confused. I was like, what do you mean? But you had a Lexus, but that was before.
Lexus.
Before my dad crashed it. Yeah.
Oh.
Tell us that. You're not salty.
No, I'm not. Dude, I was pissed off. I was gonna buy the car for him, but he like.
And he had to go and fuck it up.
He drove off mad. He was mad at my mom for something and went to work angry, and then he got T-boned.
Well, that doesn't
Oh, yeah,
sound like his
that's
fault.
not his
Yeah, it's his fault.
Did
He did a U-turn.
run a red light?
Yeah, he did a U-turn. And he was not supposed to.
Oh,
It was his fault. That's why he
Yeah.
lost the car. Like he lost the car.
Hector, not salty about that at all.
I was mad at him.
Yeah, damn,
I
that's
was mad. I
crazy.
told him. He's like, "Aren't you gonna ask me if I'm okay?" I'm like, "No, because it's your fault."
That's terrible, Hector.
No, come on.
I know. Hector be like, yeah, my dad got into a car crash and fucking died. It was his fault though, because like he was driving like a dumbass.
Yeah.
So I didn't even go to the funeral, man. Dick, like if I don't want to go, I just don't go.
No.
He made
That's who I
me. He
am.
made me lose. He made me lose the car I wanted. Like what?
Exactly. Like man, he had to go fucking die, and he didn't even sign the inheritance.
He's
like
gonna
Dick,
go. He's gonna
Dick.
go to the junkyard and have a funeral for the car instead.
That's true. He's like
Why did this have to
Ashes
happen?
to ashes.
me sound fucked up.
rust to rust,
And it's like motor oil instead of holy water. It's like
and just lights a match and blows it up. And he's like, "Sir, this is a junkyard. You're supposed to compact it." He's like, "I burned my
Yeah,
trash."
but it was like built, you know, like he kept on lecturing me about not driving and shit like that. Gets mad at me when remember when I had to go home.
that's so annoying.
Remember on my own car, I had to go home a certain time
Yeah.
because he was still like on me on like just being the man of the house.
Until
then-
you beat the shit out of him.
No.
Once you get older than him. I'm just kidding.
Honestly.
Once you can fight your dad, that's when you know
Yeah.
you've transcended.
No.
You guys ever do that? Like,
Fight your dad? No.
no. Besides that, like, when
Michael
you, like,
does.
Yeah.
you keep looking at older people like, well, when I get to your age, I'm gonna do that, even though we're already like freaking old.
Yeah.
Well,
low key.
Yeah. That's the thing about time. It's like time is relative, right?
Yeah.
When you were 15, you were looking at the seniors like, fuck, they're so old. And now you look at seniors like they're fucking babies. But it's
Literally
just time is
fucking
relative.
children.
It's relative. Yeah, yeah.
Fucking
Anytime I hear someone saying that,
I
like,
just
oh
hate
my
everyone
god,
equally.
everyone looks so young. And it's like, that's a passage of time. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, we've heard so much about that. It's
Yeah.
the
like
passage of
everyone
time.
Yeah.
But little kids freak me out now. They're like little kids. I'm like, what the fuck?
Low
Yo,
key.
What the fuck? Wait.
Starts kicking them.
They're screeching. They're screeching.
Why are you a substitute teacher?
Maybe that's why he's traumatized. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you, little kid. Starts kicking them. And that's how Hector got fired from.
You see?
Honestly?
I'm not fired.
I believe that.
Quit
Yeah.
UCLA.
Quit
He
UCLA.
quit. He dragged his balls all over the salmon and then quit. So if
Once
you
I-
guys
once
were
I-
there between January
Once I got my
6th,
college education, I feel more visible because I understand more.
you're like, I learned from this business class. Number one thing in the book said, don't be stupid.
Don't
And
be-
now
That's
I learned
stupid.
more than anyone. And you can learn it too if you join my course right now. Only $49.99, 35 equal payments of $49.99.
But
Right
just
now
for you,
at
on
Met-
discount,
Metro
it's
PCS.
$297 a month.
exactly.
297. You put the
That's how you gotta, that's how you get him.
Just for you?
Yeah.
3.
Three.
You don't even say dollars.
I got 299. I got 399.
cheap prices. No, he says 3. That's why.
Yeah.
Such a good sketch. Tim and Eric were ahead of their time with their
Honestly?
because if they came out right now, everyone would love it, and they'd get renewed for like a billion seasons. But because it was just too early in Adult Swim, people were like, "This is weird" and stuff. But you
Well,
go back,
they-
and it's like it's a fucking gem.
They walk
Surreal
so Tony Robinson could run.
Tony Robinson. Tony Robinson. Tim Robinson.
Close
I'm really
enough.
wearing his fucking shirt. The manner. See right there? See right there?
All the hints were there. Edward
Exactly.
still said the wrong thing.
Honestly,
Edward.
what's the difference? Tim, Tom, they're both white.
Exactly. It's
Just kidding.
All right, I think it's a show. Let's go eat. All right.
We're talking about jokes. What do we have? What we haven't talked. What you guys talked about last week?
We skipped over. If you were a CEO of a company, what company would you want to
Yeah.
be CEO of?
Oh,
That's
the
a good.
fuck?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a good
that's a
question,
good one.
right?
Good question.
Think of that.
That's we didn't do that. We didn't get to it because we
Yeah.
were just talking shitting on capitalism.
we
for
started
like an hour.
ranting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get
'Cause I
started
got
on
so
capitalism.
mad.
What's something with
Okay.
actual natural resources, like maybe CEO of a water company or
like Nestle.
Nestle.
And be a good person?
perfect,
Actually, yeah. Then I'll be actually doing good shit.
Yeah.
Then you go bankrupt in 2 seconds. Perfect.
And then your shareholder sends someone to assassinate you.
Not
Yeah.
even
Okay, let's assume right.
collect all the data from all the companies that pollute the water and then bring it to
Number one is just Nestle and all its subsidiaries.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then just
That's it.
send it like, informations to the lobbyists that.
Okay, no, but like actually, let's say assuming you don't get ousted by shareholders, assuming you don't get assassinated by anyone because you're like I'm the CEO of Amazon and like dismantle. Okay, right? You can do anything you want within reason, right? If you're gonna be a CEO of a company, which one would it be, and how would you make it better? Amazon, go. No, I'm guessing just because
Honestly,
you work
this is a
there.
tough question. I don't know. I
'Cause
don't really
there's
want
so
to
much-
pick one. There's so many.
Yeah.
Unironically though, I would say Amazon because of just how big it is, how much of an impact and carbon footprint it's having, and how much you can like better society by not only raising wages across the board and like things like that, or allowing them to unionize. It's like straight up the one thing I would go is I would allow them to unionize, and then Walmart and Target would have to allow their
Have to
stores unionize,
follow.
or else
Yeah.
they're
Have
gonna
to follow.
fucking lose.
Yeah, they would
They
just
would.
obliterate.
Gone.
No, but I would go a step further. I tried to turn Amazon into a co-op because better than unionization is a co-op.
Well,
If you have both put together, even better. But in the steps, the unionization is a step to then transforming corporations into co-ops because then you get more equal wages across the board. Co-ops tend to have even better distribution of wages and benefits when compared to just companies that have unionized.
I don't know how to run a co-op, man, but I'd say unions. That's not the point. The point
Yeah,
is
yeah.
unions.
Well,
and
ideally
making
both.
streamlined.
You have someone else do it. Make the rules for me.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. I have, we deal with the union person or whatever, and then I'm like, okay, now they all have like better wages, better working conditions.
Because unions have their own.
And they're not gonna be
There's one
understaffed.
right here, right? There's one here in Slauson.
Well, actually,
There's a bunch everywhere.
Amazon's
Factories.
never really understaffed.
It's just
They
the work,
They
right?
actually overstaff all the time.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait.
because they anticipate all the callouts.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
not just
but
that,
they use what's it called? They use
their business model is unsustainable because it said like by 2030 they're gonna run out of people that could work for them,
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah.
because of the amount of turnover.
Yeah.
And it's also mostly old people that tend to go for the
they
fulfillment
use
centers.
temp work though.
Yeah.
They use temp work.
Outsourcing.
Outsourcing.
Outsourcing to old people, so the most of their work staff is also going to die off between now and then because there are a lot of old
I don't
people.
know about that. How many old people would you see at work?
Because they're coming out of retirement.
Yeah, actually, a lot of retirees. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually a good point.
Really?
People are coming out of retirement and they're joining Amazon fulfillment
because
centers.
It's easy. It's
Yeah.
easy work and it pays like pretty. I guess pretty.
As
well
in like on the just on the
bar.
belt line, right? And
Yeah.
just like
yeah, it's
doing
pretty
shit.
well on the bar because and then since they're retired, they have their like other income. Like maybe
Oh,
their
pension and
retirement
whatnot,
and all
yeah.
that stuff.
They're like, I'm
And
just doing
then
this for
they have
fun.
Their Amazon fund money. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it would be
That's
for them.
crazy. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Only for some though.
Only
Don't
for some,
don't
yeah.
don't fuck. Remember,
No.
only some people get
But-
out of it.
But I'm saying also, if I was a CEO allowing the unions and stuff like that, that would be cataclysmic
You
and like in a
would-
good
yeah,
way.
it
In a
would.
good
Good
way.
way. Oh my god.
Everything.
I would revolutionize everything by. I mean, step one is allowing unions, right?
And then make a documentary like, see, this works.
No. Not just that, but put out pro-union ads.
Yeah.
That would be so
Everywhere?
fucking good.
Oh, 'cause you have
yes,
these networks?
yes, exactly. I'd be like, "Are you considering a job? How about you join the Amazon union and things like that?" You know,
Yeah.
and like, I'd be dealing with outside unions, but unions that I know would be streamlined and not be like, "Oh, we need to vote on like getting better healthcare." Okay, we'll leave that vote for the next 3 months, or like things that take years to do.
Yeah.
Dude, in the spirit
We
of
would streamline it.
capitalism, you start targeting Walmart and Target employees. Hey,
Exactly.
Does Walmart or Target have a union? Why don't you join Amazon? We have a union.
Exactly. That would literally be it because
Oh.
I know for a fact I'd be able to decimate
So
them.
one
Yeah.
of those,
Because
one
of the
those
monopoly
leagues
power.
Like dies.
No. They would have to adapt.
Yeah, they would have to
to
adapt.
change.
They're-
Just like
they're-
how
yeah.
Amazon does a lot of orders online now. Like you can go on their website and they try to
you
shape
mean Walmart, right?
it. Yeah, Walmart. Sorry.
You said Amazon.
Amazon,
They do
yeah.
it. They do.
No,
They
no
do?
shit.
Since when?
Since when? Huh.
I've seen all these Amazon stores.
Walmart.
They only sell
Yeah.
books.
But
What I wanted to say is
like in 1998.
no, what I want to say is that like if you compare like the Walmart and the Amazon website,
Yeah.
Walmart really tries to emulate the setup, the user
They even
interface
have-
of
they even
Amazon.
have the external sellers.
Yeah, that too.
They
That
have
too.
everything,
They have
yeah.
everything there. Like the TV mount that I bought off of Walmart, it's it didn't even come from Walmart. It was a third party seller.
Third-party seller,
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
it's you know
It's
they're
a
literally
marketplace.
just mimicking them. Yeah.
It's a marketplace. Yeah. But that's
Target
the thing.
hasn't adapted yet, and then that's why you don't really hear
They,
about
they
Target
do have
online.
third party.
They do?
They do have third party people.
Oh.
Because you can look it
I
up
don't
on the
see
app.
that as much.
You can look it up on the app, but you have to deselect pickup. Because when you select pickup, it tells you what's the closest store. But if you deselect it, it shows you online only. And it'll say on the app to online only. People would come all the fucking time and go, "Where's this?" And I'm like, oh, it actually says online only. And they're like, "No, but it says it's Target." And I'm like, "Sir, it says online only." Like, fuck. Like,
Only
I mean,
through
you know,
delivery.
fuck customers. Thank God I don't have to deal with them. But okay.
Start on retail.
I know. Don't get us started on retail. But so yeah, that would be the first step, right? Streamlining unions efficiently, and just fucking over Walmart, Target, everyone else, right? Me being like, we are the gold standard for this. Okay, we're gonna have everyone at like a reasonable pace and whatnot, and of course, shareholder value is gonna dip, but I don't care because
Yeah.
I'm not running off shareholder value. I'm running off of keeping this a sustainable company that's not gonna run through all of its employees by 2030.
Why would
Yeah.
shareholder value dip?
Because you're not squeezing as much as you can out of
Yeah.
people.
That's
But
what
that's-
the most attractive thing. is
Shareholder
like-
value and stock value are
That's what holds the
basically
value of the
amounts.
company,
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
it's basically amounts derivative of how much profit you can extract off of your employees, rather
Exactly.
than paying back and
Off
increasing the
your
value of the company.
employees?
Yeah,
The grease
Literally.
of the grease of the wheel of the factory is the blood of the worker.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's like an
Literally.
1800 saying, dude. Like not literally, but you know, like that's how long this has been going on.
Yeah.
Just big businesses taking advantage of stuff, capitalism. But that's why it would be so revolutionary to do that, because yeah, it'd be like, oh, instead of making $1 billion in profit, we made like 200 million in profit or something.
Mhm.
And people would try and spin that and go, oh, that's not as profitable, blah, blah, blah. But I'd be like, look at our revenue.
Yeah.
Our revenue has grown. Like, I know a lot of people care about bottom line because that's the bottom line mentality is not a good mentality to have.
No.
Because you're going to go, okay, you made $1 billion last year. Well, now you got to make $1.5 billion. Well, you made $1.5 billion. How is it sustainable when everyone is your customer and like, it's not?
Not just that, but if you're coming out of that with profit, you're not really reinvesting that.
Exactly.
Like the revenues what you really care about, because then you can invest more of that back into the company.
Mm-hmm.
Profit means after you've already reinvested.
To a degree,
So-
though, because remember, you still want to keep it. I want to say profitable because you don't want to
Yeah.
go under.
Yeah, you don't want to go
either.
under, but
Yeah.
I don't think you won't go under with how much money.
Exactly.
that's why.
That's the beauty
That's
of
the
taking over
thing.
Amazon, right? So we got streamlined unions, raising everyone's wages. Of course, I'd be like, yeah, our starting minimum wage is going to be, fucking like
actual
$25, like
Yeah.
$25.
The actual minimum wage.
Yeah, $25.
The
Like
minimum wage.
that way, people from like fucking or. Should it be like $10 above the minimum wage? Do you think that? Because
No,
that
that's
way,
too
would be
much.
25. It's
'Cause-
15,
Oh, that would
right?
be. Yeah.
because the thing is, because no. But in
It
lower
should be
cost of
adapted
living
to-
places,
No,
$7.25.
what you want
It
to
would
do
be-
is you
it'd
want
be
to
a-
adapt the price that you
$17.25?
pay to the area where the fulfillment centers are.
That-
So
that's
you're
what I'm
gonna
saying,
wanna, you don't want to top
I'm gonna
down,
scale it with profitability. I
yeah.
can't do it even across the board because then they're gonna go in Kansas. They're not so busy. They're still gonna make 25. You know, so I guess you would have to
But
scale
they
it
kinda
to a
did
degree.
That though with the 15 an hour. It was across the board. It didn't
It
matter
is?
Where, yeah, it didn't matter
Yeah.
where you lived.
Fuck them. Everyone gets $25 an hour.
Yeah, it didn't matter where you lived. Everyone got 15.
That's good
Yeah,
then.
well, When
Okay.
it first came out, now it's like 18. 'cause of
Okay.
inflation and stuff.
Yeah. Okay then. Fuck yeah. Everyone starts at $25 an hour, working your way up from there, and then you do get, you get a twice inflation adjustment. So if they say inflation's fucking 3%, you get a 6% raise. If they say inflation's 9%, you get an 18% raise. Things like that, you know.
Mhm.
Basically, infinite money.
Infinite money hack.
take-
Infinite money glitch. Exactly. So everybody working Amazon,
Well,
we
when
got
he's the
unions.
CEO.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not
Once
right
I
Not right now.
assassinate Jeff Bezos in
Well,
Roblox.
Jeff Bezos is not CEO anymore.
Yeah, he's not CEO anymore.
In Roblox. He's the embodiment of Amazon. If you kill him, Amazon
true.
collapses. Okay.
Yeah,
Weird.
that's actually kind of true. It
That's-
would lose market value if Jeff Bezos would.
I don't know about that. What?
Everyone's boxes go poof.
Because he's
That one disappears.
no, but because he's the face of that, and the profitability of the company, the market value, the stock value would also drop because he is the face of the company. It's like if Elon suddenly tealed over.
just take
Tesla
his-
would.
over.
They just
yeah,
take his stock.
I don't know about
They just take
that.
his
Oh,
stock.
it's true.
yeah.
It's
It's-
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe Tesla more than Amazon because Tesla's not like
definitely.
Tesla's not ingrained in everyday society.
yeah, but it would
Rich
still
people
fall.
Tesla.
Like
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Like it would no longer be like. Let me put it this way:
No
it would no
more
longer
shit.
It would
have
recover.
its gain.
No
It
more
would
shit.
It
recover.
might recover eventually, but it would have
No.
a big hit.
It would for sure recover. Amazon is a logistics company.
Yeah.
It's literally too big to fail, which is why Congress is like trying to
Yeah,
fucking
so
break
many
them up.
outlets, dude. There's
Yeah.
not- there's video. There's fucking-
There's-
Yeah,
you
they
got
say
Amazon
that about
Video?
every
Yeah,
big
Amazon.
company that's like the at the top of their industry
No, no.
over
Yeah,
over
it's
time.
But it
It's
literally
literally
is
is the
because
three.
it's not like a sales company. It's a logistics company. Logistics are always going to be needed. There's Amazon logistics to ship third-party people stuff to the warehouse, which they can then say Amazon certified, but it's not an by Amazon product. Logistics are always going to survive.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
But that
logistics.
doesn't mean Amazon itself will be fulfilling those logistics. I mean, even now they can barely keep up
it's
in rural
the logistics
areas.
company.
No, yeah, but right now they can't even fulfill rural areas.
Rural areas aren't profitable, which is why they're not bothering to do it.
That's why.
The business is in the city. If Amazon only existed in New York and California, it would still be profitable.
But even
Yeah,
though
but not as much it is
their
now.
revenue doesn't
No,
even
obviously
come
not.
from their fulfillment centers. It
Yeah.
comes from their web services. That's
Yeah.
like the majority of the
Yeah,
revenue.
that's
Amazon
true.
And
Web Services is its
everybody-
own
college
thing.
where we do like
Everybody
literally
uses
5
Amazon Web
case studies of
Services.
this shit.
It's like there's so much. It's
Yeah.
even if logistics disappeared overnight, Amazon Web Services,
That would just be enough.
it's still the biggest, right?
Yeah.
It's literally
Yeah, but
the
it wouldn't
biggest.
be as big as it is now.
No. I'm saying Amazon Web Services. That service
Is always
No,
is
Andres
the
is all-
biggest
is
of
already
Yes,
any other web
but
service.
understand the situation we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're talking about a situation in which the
If he
headliner,
dies-
the CEO would die,
It'll recover. It would recover. That's all I'm saying.
and their stock market value would drop. It would recover, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't be up to the point where it is
He'll
now,
buy the
like
stocks.
Yeah.
3
Yeah,
times as
Andres
much,
will buy
like
it.
fucking
Yeah, I'd buy
well,
it.
right.
infinite money, basically.
Okay. Do you think it's overvalued
still
right
be
now,
huge.
Pablo? Because there's a huge bubble right now where like
Well, actually, aren't we in a bear market? I haven't checked.
I don't
recently.
think so.
check
People
the
keep fucking
today.
saying that, dude. People keep saying this is a bear market. This is
No,
a bear
it's not a
market.
bear market. It's not
I
a bear
I
market.
don't-
thought it was because
I'm not a financial analyst. Again, this is not financial
Yeah,
advice.
this is not financial advice. We're going off the cuff
Personal
here.
Opinions.
Yeah.
We're going off the cuff here. Like
Exactly. Like I don't know if I'm saying this because I'm broke, but like broke till Friday. But
And
Yeah,
serious, I don't know because
it's Friday.
it's Friday.
I got paid. Goodbye, everyone.
I actually get
We
paid.
quit.
I get paid on Friday now.
Didn't you always get paid Fridays?
Congratulations.
No, I got paid on Wednesdays
Every week?
every week.
Were you
Every-
contractor?
No.
That sounds like you were contracted. If you get weekly pay or
No, sorry. Not every week.
every other week, right?
Every other week.
Every other Wednesday.
Bi-weekly.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Whoa,
was.
actually.
Okay, what do you think? Tell me. Looking at the stock markets right now,
It's
because
140
everything's
today.
fucking dropping.
140 per stock? Oh, that's not
Oh,
bad.
but it's
It's
'cause they
split.
Yeah, they split.
Mhm. They
obviously.
split.
So
They
it's
split.
not like
Look-
from the
look at this-
$3,000
yeah.
I'm used to.
Yeah, look at the 6-month value. Look at the 6-month value.
6 months. It's actually down $17 from 6 months. 10%.
Exact. Like,
That's a lot.
10%.
yeah, I
It's definitely because of the fear of the.
Andres,
Of
if-
everything,
If you're going to be
of everything.
CEO, just do it now.
Do it now.
honestly.
Get to it.
But the thing is, like, there's so many other things on the horizon. Like, monkeypox is fucking popping up. There's like more
Oh,
than 500
no.
cases in California, dude.
No, okay, no. I have a lot to say about this. Fucking,
Well, how do
I'm
you get
so mad about
monkeypox?
monkeypox. No.
Wait, pause real quick
Okay.
before you start ranting. Before you start ranting, let's just finish on that thought that it's not. I don't want to say it's a bear market because like. Sure, if you buy right now, it'll eventually go back up in a few years. But I would still hold off because of the monkeypox stuff. Because there's like, I don't know if I should say insider information. I probably shouldn't. I'll tell you guys afterwards.
All right.
There's just a lot of factors right now in the logistics
Yeah.
that it's not gonna be very pretty Q4, basically.
Q4's
And everyone's worrying about recession, about inflation.
Oh, yeah.
Gas prices are finally starting to go down, but that was just corporate greed. We've been over
yeah,
this.
we've been over this. That was artificial inflation.
A
That's
barrel
not-
of oil
Yeah.
was like the same price as it was in 2014 when it was the highest it was.
Yeah,
And when
Wow.
accounting for inflation,
Yeah,
it's
they're
technically
true.
even cheaper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
corporate greed.
so, yeah.
Corporate greed, straight up.
Definitely.
But sorry, monkeypox. let's go.
Monkeypox. They're doing AIDS 2.0. Like,
saying it's only gay people. and
saying
stuff?
only the only
the
way you
gay
can transfer.
virus.
No, but they're doing it worse. So what they're insinuating is because monkeypox, because at least with AIDS, it is sex transmissible. That's the
Yeah.
only way you can really get it.
Well, fluids they say. but-
Fluids, really strong bodily fluids. Because I don't think you can transfer it through
Nah,
spit.
but yeah, no, that's it.
But
Well, if someone
monkeypox.
pees on me, it doesn't have to be sexual.
True, it doesn't have to be sexual, but it's like bodily fluids.
Yeah.
There's not a way where
Blood,
in
cum, and piss.
there's not a
The 3 food groups.
a common way outside of sex where you're gonna get pee in your orifices.
Yeah. What if I'm like, fuck, a jellyfish stung me in my asshole? You gotta
Ah,
pee in
shit.
it. You
All
know,
right.
Like,
Unzip. No.
all right.
Just pause. But did you guys know you could get COVID from piss before?
Really?
Yeah, that's why like they were telling you don't take off your mask in the bathroom when it was like a pandemic
Oh.
in a public because
I wasn't out in the public.
Yeah, I was-
not.
I was
I
at
had a
home.
work from home job, luckily. So
Yeah.
I literally go out just for like food for less, superior, and then go home, and that was it, and just
Groceries.
cook at home. Yeah.
Did
I
you have to
just-
line up for like hours?
I just stopped
Remember
working outside.
No,
for
because
a
I'm not a
bit.
fucking idiot.
Order your shit.
People
ahead
were
of time.
lining up at 6 a.m., grabbing all the fucking cans and stuff, and I was like, walked over to the fresh fruit, packed it, and I'm like, fucking
Okay.
idiots. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. People were like, mi maseca. No, mi mamá no más puede comer ese tipo de maseca. Like, my mom can only eat this kind of flour. I have to get this kind of flour. And I'm just sitting there like, you guys are fucking idiots. You can literally. Did you guys know there's this thing called the freezer that you can freeze fruit and it'll last you even longer? You don't have to buy canned goods.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Because I'm like, the supply chain isn't going to collapse.
Yeah.
No.
It
No.
was not. It's impossible
Everyone
for it
was
to collapse.
working.
Yeah, literally. Like,
Sure, there was hiccups every now and then.
I mean, a
like,
lot of
a
hiccups.
lot of hiccups,
But yeah, it's not like overnight everyone's going, thum. Like, no, that's not going to happen. Things might come in slower because of increased demand, but it's these fucking idiots' fault for panic buying like 30 rolls of toilet paper.
And then I can't wipe my ass. like-
Exactly. Like, I had to use the green screen, you know?
God damn.
It's crazy. I'm going to make the background
I had to
brown
use
now.
Yeah.
water.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
the biped.
God.
No, just get a bidet.
I had to use a bidet. That's
Yeah.
It
Doesn't suck. That was
the
like-
best thing ever.
Yeah, the bidets are so great.
You have one right there?
No, dude, his toilet is caked in shit. Don't
yeah,
even
it's
look at that.
fucking. It's like
throw up a
covered.
picture of that. No, I'm kidding. We'll get banned.
Yeah, okay, man. No,
It's bad.
Like yeah, because
Yes!
there's
It's
flies.
not a joke.
Yeah, it's not a joke.
Sorry, but monkeypox.
Oh yeah, monkeypox. Fucking because monkeypox, unlike AIDS,
Yeah.
spreads through even just like skin to skin or just in
because
the area.
of the pus.
vicinity.
Because of the.
No, like even if just like right here, if I breathe on you, you get monkeypox.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like and because of that, they're trying to, and specifically because of this, they're trying to spin it as AIDS 2.0
Mhm.
because the original way that they spread was, the way they originally found it, where it was more common, was gay people,
Mhm.
and so, because and now they want to spin it as gay people because now they can accuse them of being pedophiles
I
because
know.
kids are getting it
Oh,
too, and because it's
stupid,
technically
yeah.
transmissible. Well, not technically, it is transmissible like without
Through
any
all ways,
contact,
yeah.
all through all ways. They're gonna say, well, how did these kids get monkeypox if it's only
Yeah.
transmissible through sex?
And it's fucking insane
So,
too how they've done that. And it's like, oh, we're gonna close this library because we don't want pedophiles to have their books here. And it's like,
yeah.
it's LGBT books. It's not.
Yeah.
Like, it's the dumbest shit ever. But
It's
Yeah.
it's so bad. They're literally
fucked up.
doing Reagan 2.0. It's
Yeah.
People were like, well, the Bible has like.
yeah, rape, incest, donkey fucking, like bestiality, murder. The Bible has all of that. If they're like, I need to ban books that have. How about you go up to a Republican, you go, would you like to ban a book that came with incest, rape, fucking spousal abuse,
Necrophilia.
and necrophilia and bestiality? They'd be like, yeah. I'm like, okay, the Bible is now banned. But
yeah.
And then
you know, they're
then they
like,
get triggered.
no, we don't actually mean that because you shouldn't take it literally. But then they go to the point where they're like, actually, Leviticus right there says being gay is bad.
Yeah.
And all it said was a man may not lay with a man as if a woman, which means you guys can have sex. You guys can just cuddle afterwards. That's the only thing.
That's
just don't
true.
cuddle.
But that doesn't make it gay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cuddling
just say
isn't
no
gay.
homo.
Just say no homo. That's it. Just as long as you have your socks on.
Yeah, if you keep your socks on, you're not naked.
Yeah,
Okay?
That's true.
that's true.
Straight up.
Then it's
Like,
it's not gay.
it's just so infuriating.
Actually, I gotta
because-
put on some socks.
It just sucks though because like you can go over to a glory hole and then you're like, fuck, man. Like on the other side, I heard the guy moaning and I'm like, fuck, the guy's fucking gay, man. He came over here and I started sucking his dick. I can't believe it. You know? It's
I'm
crazy.
just gay.
Unbelievable.
Hector Pay. That's a joke, obviously. But I don't know. I fucked it up.
no.
I had there was another line there, but
Come on, bro.
No.
um.
How do you call it? What
So companies.
companies? Yeah.
Hector. Let's go to Hector.
Hector.
Mm, well,
Don't say Yeezys. It's not a real company. That's a money laundering scheme. Okay.
Or like fashion, is that something you think?
Fashion,
download?
fashion is what's it called?
No, but like CEO of like a company, like a conglomerate.
Yeah.
Don't be like, oh, like Mariano's Bakery down the street. No, heck no. No, you fucking beaner,
But
get
then I
out of
can
the
have all the
kitchen.
bread I want.
True. But then you gotta make. Oh no, because you're CEO of the bakery.
I
Yeah.
just tell
Fuck.
I underpay someone to make me bread every day.
Give me bread from downstairs.
Garlic bread now.
They just make you bread.
Hell yeah.
Did you say naked bread?
No, they just make you.
It has socks on. It's not naked.
Fuck, that's a good one.
But I said like
Okay.
any
Where?
natural resource company, like gas, water.
Exxon Mobil.
ExxonMobil. Standard Oil. Hector's
I-
like, bring back Standard Oil.
I would like to be CEO of Standard
So if
Oil.
you were to play Monopoly, you'd only buy the utilities. That's what you basically want. Don't buy the houses.
No, houses are useless. Yeah.
The housing market, no,
I'd
the
be
housing
this-
market needs to collapse.
Just kidding.
BlackRock.
I would
I'm
be-
CEO of
fuck.
BlackRock.
I need.
I'd be the CEO of BlackRock.
CEO of BlackRock, and then just sell them off for like $2.
Straight
Collapse the housing
collapse
market.
the housing market.
Honestly,
You eliminate
offer
all
everyone
value.
Affordable housing.
Yeah.
Change the housing market. Ooh.
Or
Or collapse
sell
it.
them to only first-time home buyers for like half market or a
There's so
quarter,
many-
third.
a quarter of market
There
value.
are so many scams you get away with that. They can offer like, oh, buy this house for me, and then I'll buy it for you for double. It'll just be a scam.
Well,
Yeah.
No, just say
First
just put a
time
clause that you
homebuyers.
can't resell it.
Oh,
Just say,
No.
just put a clause in the
Like an-
contract
like
saying you
an
can't
FHA.
resell
Not
it for like
an
5
FHA,
years.
yeah.
that's what I said.
Yeah.
FHA, first home
So the
owner.
FHA contract was like,
Yeah.
if you just lose the first
FHA
time,
contract that they need to live in.
the property.
Yeah.
Because if you just do that with the, as long as you're a first-time home buyer, you can buy it. Then
Yeah.
that's another problem because they
Because
can
then
just flip it.
Chinese people
Yeah.
from over the seas
Like,
are gonna
buy me
come
this
by.
house, I'll
Yeah,
give you
Or they're
triple
gonna be
the
like
value.
me.
yeah, things
And then
like
that'll
that.
mess up the market even
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because BlackRock has like fucking
Infinite property.
Yeah, so much property
It's on Earth.
that would be
Yeah.
collapsible. That would be a way you would start the collapse of the market
Yeah.
because
Because
you'd be-
they own a whole lot of that
too
market.
many,
Too many. And they're buying
Zillow,
up more
Redfin,
now.
fucking everything, right? So I do that, right? Just bust a BlackRock and go first time home buyers for 25 cents on the dollar, like a fourth of the price,
Yeah.
right? With no down payment needed. And I don't even care if I get paid back for most of them because I'm just trying to collapse the market so
Yeah.
everyone can get affordable housing. And then doing that, I buy my own house because then I don't have a house.
Yeah.
But you're the CEO of BlackRock.
Yeah,
But
just
I'm-
get a house.
Just get
Oh,
it.
the company
Just transfer it to you.
The retail. The
That's
retail
true.
warehouse is my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy myself a house. Theoretically
How you can tell we're all
Well,
poor.
I guess. Yeah, that's true. Honestly. But
I'm the CEO of BlackRock. I'm gonna
If
buy
I was
my own
just like
house.
that, thinking normally, just liquidate your shares and leave.
Yeah.
And then be rich.
oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so I'd go be CEO, I'd sell all my shares and then announce it. The first there'd be a
Get 30
panic.
days.
There'd be a dip after I sold my shares, and then there'd be another dip after I announced that, and I'd be like, "Peace,
Then the
bitches."
SEC would be at your door.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
be,
the
I'm
FC
not,
would be like,
I would
hello?
still be
Oh,
in.
fuck, that's
I'll
right.
still be rich enough to buy my own house. I still have
That's
money
true.
to buy my own house.
No, but then you sold everything. And then you'd be in jail because the SEC would.
Yeah, SEC fucks you every time.
Yeah.
Okay, the shares don't matter because I'd still be
Yeah.
able to like.
The goal isn't to profit. The goal
Yeah,
is
I'm
to
trying to
collapse
collapse
the
the
housing market.
It's not about the money. It's about
They just
sending a
wanna break
message.
cash.
Yeah.
It's just not sending a
Some
message.
people just want to watch it
Casualties.
burn.
The crazy Joker.
Yeah.
It's not about the money. It's about sending.
Sending a message. Exactly.
Remember, we live in a society.
So Hector, what you never said what company?
Apparently, Joker
You
2's coming
literally-
up.
Oh, Romano's Bakery. Yeah, you're right. Down the street. I forgot.
Fuck, man. Imagine. Or the genie, you only get each you get one wish. I wish for something stupid.
You just
And
appear
then
next to it.
a mirror appears. No, fuck. I change my company. I'm gonna be the CEO of Sex. I'm gonna release Sex
Okay,
2.
Andrew Tate.
I'm gonna release Sex 2. And no one's ever gonna have sex again. Everyone's gonna want Sex 2.
Yeah, they keep saying if sex is so good, where's sex too?
Yeah, that's true.
My fellow Americans.
I mean, look at what
I like
happened.
to be a
Yu-Gi-Oh came
CEO.
out, and then Magic came out. It's even better. No one plays
Proposition.
Yu-Gi-Oh anymore.
Huh?
I have a proposition. Sex too.
Honestly.
Electric Boogaloo.
Oh my god. You know what? I think I'll be the CEO of DC. Put all the money into a good Green Lantern
Everyone
movie
can watch this
and
movie
just
except
fuck off.
chess.
Wait, thinking about it, the sex two thing. Your parents had sex, right? So you're basically sex too. It was
True.
so good the first time, you're doing it again.
Oh, because I'm the second child.
I am a second child.
The unwanted one.
So basically, you're sex too.
No, the. No, fuck. Which one's the one that's the accident?
The
I-
second one.
It goes both ways
No,
because
the
there's
accent's
both
always the
ways.
first one.
that's the thing. They can go, I planned for one, and the second one happened, or they go, I didn't plan for one, but I liked it so much, I got the second one. You know, both
So
ways.
it's either or.
Yeah, whatever way you frame it. So, but when you're an only
Yeah.
child, that's because they've made a mistake, and they're like, we can't have another one. We
That's
can't
true.
risk it."
That's true. I can tell from
I'm never
experience.
gonna financially recover from this.
Wait, Pablo, you're an only child, right?
No, I have like four siblings.
What the fuck?
Not in 20 minutes. You won't. You better hurry. Yeah. Wait, 4 siblings? I thought.
Yeah.
Do you mean there's other
you have
Pablos?
a little
running
brother,
around?
right?
It's just all Pablo just
Is there other
clones.
Pablos?
Pablo in drag.
You're not the real Pablo.
I just walk in with like
You're like, let me introduce you to them. Goes outside, comes back in. Hi guys, this is Pablo's sister. What's your name? Pablo's sister. I just said it. Like just like that.
turn around again.
Yeah.
Do it 4 times.
Exactly.
Wait, I think my brother's calling me.
I think my brother's calling me. He puts on a little propeller hat. I'm Pablo's little brother. Hi everyone. And I'm assuming your name's Pablo's little brother. No, it's actually Pablo Jr.
The fourth one just comes in with like a mustache, but like with the nose hair mustaches.
Oh, no, that goes all the way. No, it's a fake nose with the
Yeah, that's
mustache and
fine,
glasses.
Yeah,
I'm actually
ridiculous
Pablo's
disguise.
older brother. Good times.
I'm actually
Oh.
the oldest, so yeah.
You're the oldest? Strike them down before it's too late.
Before they come for your throne.
Exactly. You are the heir to the throne.
Get him. He's weak.
Get 'em while they-
Honestly. The 3 versus you. Yeah, they're going to gang up on you,
Yep.
man. They're going
Yeah,
to get you.
probably are. Yeah.
Fuck. That's why Edward's lucky. Like, he only has to fight with
Yeah.
voices in his head. That's it.
Low key. We have a meetup every Thursday, and we just like use this room to just fight everyone. That's why it's all covered in cum and blood. You know,
Mm.
first it's an orgy, then it's a fight, and
I
then
wasn't
there
No,
you go.
other way around. Other way
Other way
around.
around.
First is a fight that devolves into an orgy.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna ask, but there you go.
Oh, Hector said that. Hector said it louder. That's funny. Got him.
No, he.
Thank you.
I
Hector.
didn't-
No, Hector
you
said
say
it.
it. It's in his mic.
No, Hector said it.
The mic recording.
But Hector, you said it louder, therefore it's yours. That's how it
Yeah,
works in the
it's yours, that's
classroom. It's
how it
classroom
works,
rules in
yeah.
here.
No, it's okay.
The person that said it loud takes the credit.
None.
Hector actually
I'm-
feels bad.
Teacher, I'm directing the joke on him so he gets in trouble.
Yeah.
Teacher,
No,
teacher,
no,
I
no,
didn't say
it's
it.
trouble.
Yeah.
It's about
I casted redirect.
I cast reset.
Uno reverse.
Yeah. teacher.
Hold this card.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, for the cop. He's like, oh, officer. Yeah, the officer's like, do you know I pulled you over? He's like, oh, yeah. Sorry, officer. Can you hold this real quick? Yeah. Uno reverse. And then he just drives away. Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Goes to jail.
And then the black guy hands him the card, and the white cop hands him his gun so the black guy can shoot him in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, officer. It was just a warning shot.
And he's like, you're good.
I would understand.
I get it.
I get it.
We can only dream.
Police brutality. So,
I did CEO. The CEO.
CEO police brutality.
CEO police brutality. I am disbanding the division of police brutality, which is 99% of the
Oh,
precincts.
I think. Oh, in
You
New
quit?
Jersey.
Who cares? Imagine I say that.
Oh,
Who cares?
all 2 of them quit.
Yeah.
Oh no! In New Jersey, they passed now you need a license to be a cop, and
Good.
in order to pass the license exam, like you need to take the regular cop exam, and then on top of that, you need to have the license in order to be able to apply
Yeah.
for the exam to be a cop.
That's good.
And to get the license, you need there's like a background check, and you can't have any sort of history of spousal abuse, and
Good.
you can't have
Felonies or anything, right? Yeah.
felonies. You can't have anger
Misdemeanor?
management issues either. I think that was one of them. And there's like there's another stipulation too. And the only thing is that it'll take like a while, like a couple years to weed
Good.
everyone out. Like people
Good.
have to retire
Good.
Good. That's
instead of
so
getting them all
smart.
out now.
The asshole
Yeah.
check.
But,
But, you know, it's
makes
better
so
than
much
nothing.
sense. That makes
Yeah.
so much sense. Because think of it. They have a gun. It takes like 6 months to train. Like, wouldn't you at least be able to get a gun permit or a gun license in your state before
Yeah.
you're able to be a cop? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
It takes fucking like 6 years to be a teacher. And yet now in like Florida, they're like, oh, if you were in the army, if you're a veteran, you can now teach without a
Yeah.
degree. It's the dumbest. And it's Florida.
Just tell all the kids don't join the army.
Yeah. Straight up sabotage. Like, oh, I was a veteran, and that's why I got this job.
Yeah.
Never going to the army. Thank you very much. It's my TED talk.
Honestly, yo, dude, on TikTok, so many veterans are just on there like, hey,
Yeah.
don't sign up for the army. don't do this?
How did serving affect you? And they're like, I came back and my wife was banging my neighbor, and now I'm afraid of fireworks. Like things like that.
Yeah,
Like,
shit
it's
like
just-
that. Like it's
terrible.
It's like it's just all the veterans just being like, hey, no, they're just abusing you in there.
Yeah.
Just don't go. Just
Straight up.
don't go.
Straight up. And now we know it firsthand too from Walter, because
Yeah.
Walter's been there
Walter's
for like
firsthand.
2 years, and he's like,
we don't have enough
do it.
recruits this year. Fuck, we need to make another Tom Cruise movie.
Honestly,
Low
dude,
key?
But
high key.
people were
Top
saying
Gun.
that-
Top Gun.
People were saying that it was a good movie.
It was. The original Top Gun was also pretty
I
good.
have not seen it, but I've seen that it's critically acclaimed. I just saw Elvis. Elvis was okay. Bullet Train was really good.
Bullet Train
but-
was good.
Oh, I
Yeah.
haven't.
Um,
I was gonna see it.
No, Bullet Train just came out yesterday, so.
I know, no, but my friend invited me to watch it today, but I'm like, no, I'm hanging out with my guys.
Good. Based.
Yeah.
Based and
King
friend
shit.
pilled.
Yeah.
King shit.
Killed.
You're a king shit pussy boss queen.
Exactly.
What the
Hell yeah.
fuck? It was just a coworker.
but yeah, I'm saying because of your actions.
Yeah.
Show him this video right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Hector's coworker. Now we're-
Picked us.
No.
Yeah, he picked us, okay? And we're pieces of shit, so what does that make you? The lowest common denominator. Okay,
I they said the lowest come.
I know you.
It can
you,
be.
You really like abbreviated that. You're like,
Yeah.
I said common denominator. Yeah, I know.
yeah, you
Oh.
did.
There's that
You fucked
common,
up. You
common
fucked up.
denominator.
Go back to English class.
Bobby, you speak
Go back to
English.
Miss Ross.
I'm gonna tell Miss Lancaster to lecture you again.
To shoot me again?
Like,
Christ.
Whoa.
So that's how he passed English class.
Honestly, man, these fucking bullets. Yeah.
What is a simile? What is a simile?
No. How do you conjugate this adjective? I don't know. How do you conjugate it? I don't know, but with a bullet in my lung.
What's a conjugate?
Honestly?
If you know why you're asking me.
Honestly, like, I don't know. You
Pablo
tell
had
me.
like the same teachers as us. I forgot.
Yeah, he was
some
in.
of them.
He
He
was
was
in
literally
one.
right next to
Yeah,
us.
it was.
He was in one grade in front of us, and then he joined us in 12th grade.
He's like,
And then he
guys-
died.
He was like, you guys are
And
pretty
then
cool.
he died.
And then I died.
No, Pablo was like, you guys are pretty cool.
I'll stay here.
Yeah, I'll stay here.
Yeah, but then I used Monster Reborn, and he came back. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
That's how it works.
I just called from the grid. There you go.
Anyway, how was my locker? Tell him the story about my locker.
Oh, so yeah, I used his locker for the rest of 11th grade. And then. Or, no. It was 11th grade, right?
Yeah, 11th grade.
I used his locker for the rest of 11th grade, which was like, like
Because
the
it was a
second
nice.
half.
It had prime real estate.
It was in the green building,
Green?
and it was a tall one. I had a shitty blue building, short one. Like, my books barely fit in there, right?
Had
Then I had
prime
his, and I
real
was like,
estate.
awesome. So I'm a fucking genius, right, at this point in 11th grade. And I start putting, like, juices in there, and I'm like, oh, I'll just save some juice. I got an extra apple juice from lunch. I'll save it here for later. And then, like, 2 days later, I'm like, I want that juice now. And I had, like, a stack of juice, like 4 or 5 juices. And I grab one, and I'm like, it's fucking apple cider now. It expired because it has to stay refrigerated, you fucking idiot. I was just like, expired juice now.
Even I knew that. That's why I took a little bit of ice inside of the monsters that I would
Wasn't
sell.
there like multiple lockers that
know.
were just fucked
Ice?
up, like
For
full of
monsters?
trash?
Because they fucked him up.
Yeah, like I would keep them like kind of like
No, no, no.
cold because I would take like a duffel bag of like
But
monsters and sodas to
because
sell.
these were juices that were in cardboard. That's why,
Yeah,
like, they're
it
made
was
to serve them immediately. Like, yeah,
Ah.
they're not. It's like a can. I
I'll
could've
say
kept
I'm an
cans.
idiot.
Yeah, no, yeah, you are. Well,
You-
customer service or whatever,
Customer
because they're like,
service,
yeah, it's
yeah,
cold, cool.
cold.
But and then I remember in 12th grade, I was like, man, I can't wait to start the full year with 2 lockers. I have my locker. I go over to Paul's locker, and I'm like,
What is
all
that?
around me are familiar
They reset the pin?
faces. Yeah.
Oh,
And, I was-
man.
and then someone else was using it.
I
and was
remember you
like-
told me that, and I was so sad.
I know,
Prime
because
real
I
estate.
was like, technically he's not out of the system yet, right? So technically it's still
I think I
unassigned.
was. No.
I know you.
Got
So I was
burned
like, fuck.
I don't know about your school, but I know in most of the schools, because I how do you call it? There was ways to open up the lockers. You could jimmy the lock open by just hitting the side of the
Oh, yeah,
locker
we would just
and just do
smash it open. Yeah.
Yeah.
we
I
could do
did that. There was another locker. I did that too in the blue building. That was like
I-
a few lockers away from mine, and all I did, I would
Was
slam
that
the
you?
lock.
No,
Yeah.
we were in the green building, and then someone smashed it open, and then we had to run because it was just open.
Maybe
And the
I feel like that
balcony-
was us.
Yeah,
I feel like that was
the best
us.
thing.
Like we just went, "Doom," and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
And then
we
we just left.
ran.
Yeah, that's what I
Book
The
did.
teacher came outside.
Oh yeah,
We
we're
had the
like,
bang,
book it.
and we had to book it. I remember that.
Yeah, but in the blue building, I don't think it was anyone's locker because there was never anything in it. Because I check it occasionally. I was like, right, and then I go, and then it would just open up, and I'd be like, huh. But after realizing that, I was looking And yeah, I don't think anyone's using it, but most likely because it was broken, no one was using it. But I was like, I'm not gonna put anything.
Oh,
here.
so it was just a broken locker. No. Like even with standard lockers with the pins, how do you call it? You could just keep banging on the side of it, and then just jimmy the like little lever to go up, and it would slowly go up, and then once it's all the way up, it'll just open.
Eventually, you'll be
they were
able
really
to bend
bad
the door
locks.
and just reach it.
If you used a crowbar, it was actually super easy.
You would have to bang it like right next to the lock though, or else it wouldn't work. You'd have to be
okay,
like
okay.
like this would be like hold on, like it would be right here.
Yeah.
You go, and then just
Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
And then I would you could do that with any of them. So what I would do is I'd get like a padlock on the one, whichever one I wanted closest over there. I just put the padlock. I just open it like that, and then I'd
Put the
just
padlock
put
meanwhile?
the padlock on it, and then yeah.
That's hilarious.
That way I would never have to use a pin either, because I would
Oh
just
my
use the
god!
key.
There's also this like whole thing where the zip ties. We would zip tie people's lockers.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
couldn't open them anymore.
Good times.
Then they banned.
That was
those,
great.
yeah.
I did that a couple
yeah.
times.
That was fun. Good times.
And then they cut they use a bolt cutter to cut a locker off someone's. No, because some fucking drug dealer, Miguel.
about their
You remember
own
Miguel? You remember Miguel
I think I do. Yeah.
with the long hair and the big ass mole, short guy who was always walking like this. He was like
So.
4 feet tall, but yeah, he was a like straight up drug dealer. And I swear to God, he did fucking coke in my English class because I very vividly remember we were like doing an assignment or something, right? And it's quiet, and I hear him go, and I turn around, and he's like this, and then he gets up, and he's like, and he was sitting at like, it was one of those, it wasn't like a standard desk. He was sitting at one of the high desks in English class, so the teacher couldn't see him. And I was just like, what the fuck? And I know he would
Why?
deal drugs to one of the administrator's daughters, Ms. London's kid. She's the one with the black daughter, right? The adopted one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dumb cunt.
That's why she got away with everything because.
Straight up, yeah. Should be just come to school high and just no one gives, well, not no one gives a shit, no one prosecutes or whatever because of privilege or whatever. But yeah, fuck that dumb cunt.
I can't imagine like
I'll dox her. I don't give a fuck.
no, I can't imagine like your parent or people that know your parent knowing that you're high and then
Not
like
giving a shit.
not giving a shit. I could not possibly imagine that,
I mean, yeah.
especially in high school.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's like
how
high
it
for
was.
like weed.
Yeah.
Not like for like fucking cocaine.
Yeah, but
like-
they cut bolt cutters off, and it was funny because he tried to extort me too because he got kicked out of leadership, and in 12th grade he got placed into my homeroom because leadership had like their own homeroom, and then he got kicked out and placed in my homeroom, and I was selling candy. He was like, "Hey, give me some of your candy, or I'm gonna fucking tell on you, dude. I'm gonna fucking tell on you." And I was like, "No, go ahead." And I was like, "No," because when they searched me, they didn't find the candy the first time, and they were like, "Where is it?" And I was like, "Where's what?" And it's like, "Where's the candy?" Oh no. When they caught me with candy the first time, they were like, "Where is it?" And I was like, "Where's what?" It's like, "Where's the money?" And I was like, "I didn't make any money." I'm like, "They can't fucking search me, right? Where's the money?" I'm like, "I didn't make any." Like, I was like, "Fuck
Yeah,
you," you know?
yeah,
It was so
fuck off.
fucking funny. And this other dumb cunt of an administrator, fuck, I don't remember her name, but she was also a dumb cunt. And she was like, "Oh, your father's gonna have to come, and he's gonna have to come and pick this up, okay? Because yeah, you're not supposed to be selling stuff." And then my dad shows up and he's like, "Oh, why'd you get caught?" And I was like, "I know," because like obviously he's the one buying the candy. I'm trying to get fucking,
obviously.
I'm
like,
trying to
what?
make money over here,
Yeah.
Exactly.
providing a product that's not sold, in the vending machines and
Yeah.
stuff, and undercutting them, of course. And so I'm like, "Here." We sit down, and then this dumb bitch is like, "Oh, and your son? He was being so rude. He was being so rude. He was being so rude to me." And I was like, "What?" Like I was like, "I have no idea what you're talking about." And she's like, "Oh, you don't remember what you said? You don't remember what you said to me?" And I was like, "No. Like, what did I say?" And she's like, "Well, because I told him. What if a kid has allergies?" And you know what he said? He said, "Well, I think they would know that." And I was like, "Well,
Yeah,
I think
I
they
was
would
like,
know that." I was like,
Basically.
and I said, "Well, I think they would know that." And I'm like, I don't remember saying it sarcastically. I remember like being genuinely confused. Like, "Well, I think they would know that."
Yeah.
Of course
Like
they're gonna
what?
fucking know that.
Any like a restaurant to restaurant, if someone has an allergy and a serious
they're
one,
coming
they
to buy
will
a
to.
service.
Yeah.
And
they'll-
we have the warnings.
They'll
and
literally
stuff.
they'll literally tell you anyone with allergies that are serious with allergies will
Yeah.
tell you straight
Yeah,
up.
they would not
Yeah.
go buy. Can I get a Reese's cup? Like,
Like, what?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I would like a Snickers. Is that fucking peanut free? It's like, no, it's got peanuts inside. Like, that's why every time Snickers, Skittles, Hershey's, M&M's, peanut M&M's. Like, I still
Say
fucking remember
peanut
it.
M&Ms.
I still
Yeah,
remember.
like
I still remember that I would always start that way because those were the three staples: Snickers, Skittles, Hershey's, and then it would change. I would go Snickers, Skittles, Hershey's, M&M's, peanut M&M's, Starburst.
I'll
and
sell
then
the exclusive
occasionally
candy.
Skittles, sour
I'll sell the
Skittles,
Kit Kats and the Hershey's cookies and cream.
Good times, man. Those
Damn.
And then remember when Leighton came in and he was selling the full size bars for like $1, like king size bars for $1. I don't know how. I don't know
I
how.
don't think he was making money then.
No.
Probably
I
not.
think maybe he bought them wholesale from like the wholesale direct.
Yeah.
Maybe
Like,
gotta be that.
because buying them from Costco at $1, you're making like $10 a case, which isn't too
It's
much.
not a lot.
No, it's not a
especially
lot.
For all the stuff you have to carry. It's not worth
Yeah.
it. I don't think he was
No.
making money then.
No, not worth it.
I think
He
he was.
didn't
He,
do it for a
he
long
carried a
time.
big ass duffel bag. He had a big ass duffel bag with candy and
Yeah.
sodas. Sodas are easily profitable, but they're fucking heavy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
dude, my shoulders would hurt after like selling the monsters and
No,
sodas.
They see a
Yeah.
bunch of kids with sodas and be like, oh my
But
God.
at least in my school, I was lucky that
Yeah,
like
dude.
I would have to like carry them like
Who's
this.
selling
I would
sodas?
carry the duffel bag
Exactly.
like this, and then I would store
Jeez.
some of them in the locker, and then I would like carry
Ah,
some of them.
yeah.
And then by lunch they would all be gone. So like the rest, after lunch,
Yeah.
I would just not have to
Lunch
carry
is like
anything.
the prime time to sell sodas.
Yeah,
Because everyone
yeah.
wants one.
So
Yeah.
well, I would sell out of the tortas because I would like basically after lunch my job was basically to take orders. So I would take orders. Someone would want a torta of like chorizo and cheese and ham, and I would make that. And then if they wanted pickles on it, like I would take the custom orders, and I would bring that the next day for lunch. And so I would basically just do that. I was basically just running like a fucking shitty, a shitty school restaurant.
Yeah.
It was like
not FDA approved.
not FDA approved.
1 day advance approval.
Yeah, and dude, and it was so funny. Like when I had to transfer schools, I transferred here to Maywood. One of the teachers here at Maywood was like, like I was eating a torta that I made because I was like, I kind of want to taste, what I used to sell because I didn't sell over here anymore. And he was like, oh, did you buy that from a student? Don't trust that. They usually don't know how to cook. And I'm like, I was the one that used to be selling that.
It's like, oops.
It's like,
Well,
oh,
good thing I
fuck.
cooked well or something. I don't know. But Miguel
That's so great.
Rodriguez, that was his name. He is a dumbass, a cunt, and a snitch because the only reason he didn't get expelled from school, he only got kicked out of leadership for having weed on him. But the only reason he didn't get kicked out was because he snitched on other people that had stuff as well.
How do you get kicked out?
Okay.
How do you
Oh,
how do
is
you
that
get
why
caught with weed?
Is that why he became
Dumbass.
like unwanted?
Basically,
'cause
in
he was
12th
like-
grade, remember? That's what he got kicked out of
I
leadership.
think he was, like,
No one
very,
fucking
like,
talked
he
to
was
him.
very popular at one point. Whatever,
Well, yeah,
everyone
you
knew who he
extort
was.
everyone else. You're basically
And then-
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was,
He
I mean,
became a rat.
yeah, literally. Like he was
became a
just
rat.
Just to
piece of shit rat,
yeah,
just
that's
stay in school.
Yeah.
And he they said he was fucking crying and stuff, dude. I would have loved to see that. I would have loved
I
because
wish-
he was always a dumb little like acting tough, but I'm like, I know he's not tough because the way he carried himself was always fake. Because from 1 second he'd be talking to a girl like, yeah, girl, what's up, blah blah, and then he'd turn around and talk to a guy and be like, man, you're a fucking dumbass, and so like it was just very very fake. Obviously, he's doing everything as a means to an end, not like
It's really
superficial. He was always superficial. And not
Means to an
intelligent,
end, but it wasn't him.
I'm surprised.
No, no,
one
he's
fought-
for
I'm
himself.
surprised no one fought with or like.
Well-
no one wanted to physically fight. No one.
I mean, I've literally had fucking dreams where I'm like, I see him and then I start beating the shit out of him. Like, I don't know. It's
Everyone
fucking-
wanted to. No one did.
I'm assuming, yeah, because that's the thing too. Like, are you really gonna beat the shit out of someone and get expelled?
For me, I was too pacifist or whatever. I was too like I know.
But also, you're like 10 feet taller than him, so
Yeah.
I mean,
no, but like I was very like I wanted to, but I just don't want to hurt you.
because you
But
have
now I don't give a
self-control.
fuck.
I
But
mean,
now I don't
now
give a
it's
fuck.
not
You've
fun.
lost your self-control.
I have
less control than you
I
did.
even know how to fight now. I
Know how to fight.
I know how to fight.
I actually know how.
Jiu-jitsu.
Not like boxing. Like,
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
boxing, but I didn't know boxing before.
I've watched enough Joe Rogan podcasts. I learned MMA by
Osmosis.
osmosis. Fuck.
Osmosis.
Osmosis. I
So
was
you
thinking
guys
that.
will learn how to fight too, just by listening to Hector.
Yeah, honestly,
Exactly.
we all know how to
I
fight.
know how to fight
Well,
now. I just by
Let's
Yeah.
prove
My
it to you.
cousin-
Let's all jump heck.
No, my cousin.
3v1.
My cousin actually knows like knows holds and shit. And like,
Honestly, all you have to do, if someone runs at you to swing, just duck down, pick them up, and throw them on the floor, dude.
no, but they
People-
they can headlock you.
People never expect you to pick them up.
No, they don't.
People never expect you to pick them up.
And
That's
especially
why.
now throwing them on the floor.
Yeah.
Like,
They
if you
can
tip
headlock.
them over.
That's why
Well,
you.
I'm
wait,
talking
They're
about-
not professional fighters.
obviously
We're
for-
talking
No,
about
no.
average people.
Yeah.
No, obviously.
a random person,
Yeah.
a drunk
obviously,
person,
random
yeah.
person doesn't worry me. But I always only worry about people who are bigger than me.
Even then you can use momentum. There was a fucking Taco Bell guy
Total.
where a big ass guy was like gonna fight the worker, and he like ran at him, and the worker ducked down, picked him up, and just threw him on the floor, and he knocked him out. Like he didn't mean to knock him out, obviously, but like when you throw someone on the floor, that knocks the wind out of them.
Yeah.
And with the adrenaline that you're feeling, of course you're not gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna meticulously plan. No, you're like, oh shit, I gotta do something. And the guy ducked, picked him up, and threw him out.
And if the force ends up moving their brain a little bit, that's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
Not even that, but that's the other thing too
Yeah, I'm
about.
talking about beating up people. Okay?
So here you want to hear a sad fact of life? No matter how many women learn like jujitsu and things like that, that's not going to stop a guy from picking them up and throwing them on the floor. like 99% of women who are gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna fight, and like I've heard stories where they're like, they go to a clinic because they got assaulted, and they're like, oh, just don't tell my dad because he put me in karate classes, and it's like it's an unfortunate fact of life that those things still happen, but you can use it to your advantage on the other side. If you see a big guy running at you or something, or fucking duck, like as he's swinging, duck down and fucking either throw him down or pick him up and throw him down. That's what I'm saying.
That's why women have like
firefighter carry.
Yeah.
Mace. I mean, that's why
That's
women
what-
have
that's
mace and
mace,
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think.
But I'm saying a firefighter throw is the most effective way because you're either gonna knock the wind out of them or knock them out. But you're just trying to de-escalate because
That's
they're
right.
the ones who escalate at you. So don't go up to random people and go, just fucking knock it down.
Sorry, I was just trying to test something out.
Can you swing at me real quick? What? Can you swing at me? Okay. And then 3 weeks later, he wakes up in the hospital. He's like, what happened? It's like, oh, I threw you down. There was a curb, and I didn't see the curb. And
Yeah, you
actually
started
now
bleeding out.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
knocked out.
Don't worry about
It's
it.
a prank, bro.
It's okay.
It's a prank, bro. There's cameras. There's
I get in
cameras. It's a
trouble
prank.
because I said that to the officer. You were uncautious to say your behalf.
Honestly. Yeah, but
But yeah. Remember, if you have keys, use those. Aim for the face.
exactly.
That's
Into the face.
why I have.
There's no such thing as a fair fight on the street.
No.
Go for the balls.
Aim for
Who
the
cares?
face.
No
Who
one
cares?
gives a
No one
shit.
cares.
No one's gonna be like,
rules.
oh, you're not fighting. Fuck you. Like,
No.
Yeah. Fuck it.
let's
Like,
not fight people.
That's why I always keep my distance. That you never know what they have. They
Yeah.
have a fucking weapon.
I mean,
Go
that,
for the
that
face.
too.
Book
That's
it.
the other thing.
Yeah, book
if someone swings at you, that's one thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
do not escalate to the point where they're like starting to reach for something. Like,
No. Once they start reaching,
yeah, you just even if they're wrong,
Book
a
it.
gun makes the person right.
Yeah.
Okay, remember that. Like a gun makes anyone right, which is a problem.
gun. Look.
The great equalizer.
Politics is the polite way of getting someone to do what you want. A gun is the normal way of getting.
Exactly. More acceptable. Okay, Edward, we're going to eat.
Yeah, what do you want to feed?
Let me get my
Not
gun.
Mr. Robinson. That's a good one. That's
Never again.
that's Brock Tough
I
Friday.
never again. My
It's Brock
taste
Tough.
buds, my taste buds have escalated.
We're broke till Friday. Goodbye, my friends. We'll see you next week. Now I'ma go and beat my meat. And we're broke till Friday. Bye, my friends. We'll see you next week. And now I'ma go and beat my meat. And we're broke till Friday.